but at the moment, I still have not enough time and money to learn it. Okay, go back to your lab broadcast room. If you have friends who are liking playing instruments, you can use our offer laser tool to make some dedicated wooden instruments to send to your friends as a gift. Okay, and today we will use the offer laser tool. First, we can make it work now. Okay, Chris, please help me. Today. Okay, and today we will engraving some beautiful patterns on the harmonica. You can see there are many dedicated wooden instruments, and this is a wooden piano and ukulele. Next, we are going to engraving some beautiful patterns on the harmonica. Okay, you can see it start working. The Off-field laser tool is a machine that is very suitable for beginners, and it only takes 10 minutes to install. When it is installed, the working area of the off-field laser tool is 390 millimeter by 390 millimeters, and then its engraving speed can reach 10,000 and can reach 15,000 millimeter per minute. Off-field laser 1 is very easy to use. So what is the difference between the off-field laser 1 and the off-field laser 2? Off-field laser 1 is the off-field laser 1 off-field laser 2 are not the old and the new model, but distinct machines for different customers. Because the off-field laser 1 is cheaper than off-field laser 2, and off-field laser 1 is more suitable for beginners. It is designed for the clients who are just starting engraving and are on a budget, and it doesn't take you much time to install, and it is very easy to use. And off-field laser 2 will cost more, but the working area of off-field laser 2 is larger. So, and the speed is also faster than off-field laser 2. And off-field laser 1 and off-field laser 2 are not the relationships of substitution and competition. They just provide different choices for different customers. And about the control software, we can use two control software. The one is GRBL, and it's a free software, very easy to use, very suitable for people who are new to laser engraving machines. Another software is Lightburn. It will require you a fee of $60 a year, but you can have a 1 month free trial period. So if you have higher requirements for the effect of the work, you are already very familiar with the software operation, then you can use the Lightburn software to operate. Okay, I believe many persons has a good understanding of off-field laser 1 and off-field laser 2. And off-field laser 2, off-field laser 2 is faster than off-field laser 1, and the working area is larger than off-field laser 1. And off-field laser 1 is more suitable for beginners who are just starting engraving and on a budget. And the software laser tuner, it will not take you much time to install, and it is very easy to use, and it's cheaper than software laser 2. Okay, next, I will introduce 4 laser modules. Okay, this is the LU210A laser module. You can know it's our most powerful laser module, and its output power is 10 watts, and it can also do engraving and cutting, and it will make the effect of the woodworks very, very good. And the LU210A, the speed, the engraving and the cutting speed can reach 20,000 millimeter per minute. It's our most powerful laser module. This one, this one laser module is LU22. LU22 is output power is 1 to 1.6 watts. Its output power is 1 to 1.6 watts. And and if you are the beginner, and who are just if you are the beginner who are just starting engraving and cutting, you can try LU22 laser module, and it can do engrave and cutting well. LU22. This laser module is LU24LF. LU24LF. L2 its output power of LU24LF is 5.5 watts. Is 5.5 watts, and because it's a long fox, so it's better and cutting. And it can also do engraving. And the last one is LU24SF. What's the LU24SF? LU24SF is output power. Its output power is 5.5 watts, and it's the same as LU24LF. But because LU24SF is short fox, so it's better and engraving. It's better at engraving. And so you can know the difference between LU24 and LU24SF and LU24LF. One LU24SF is short fox, so it's better and engraving. LU24LF is LF because it's a long fox, so it's better and cutting. And the speed of LU24 can the offload laser 2 with LU24. The speed can reach 10,000 millimeter per minute. And about the you can. The L24SF is better and engraving, but it can also cutting. It can also cut thin wood, like 2 to 3 millimeter plywood at one pass. And the LU24LF with its output power is 5.5 watts. It can do better and at cutting. It can also do engraving. And we will provide we can provide L assist nozzle with LU24LF. L assist nozzle, it can ensure very clean edge. We can see the difference with cutting results with L assist nozzle and without. If you have any questions, you can leave your message on the comment area, and I will try my best to answer you. Okay, let me introduce the 4 laser modules again. And you can see this one. This one is LU210A, and it's our most powerful laser module. And the Orpheus laser 2 with LU210 can reach the speed of 50,000 millimeter per minute. And its output power is 10 watts, so it can do engraving and cutting very well. And it can cut 10 millimeter plywood, cut 10 millimeter plywood and 10 millimeter acrylic with one pass. And it can cut through 20 millimeter plywood and 30 millimeter acrylic. It can cut through without any issues. It can cut through 20 millimeter plywood and 30 millimeter acrylic without any issues. And this one is LU22. The LU22 is output power is 1.5 watts. If you are the beginner, who are just starting engraving and cutting, you can try this laser module. It's the most cheapest. It can also do engraving and cutting well on laser material product. And this one is LU24SF. LU24SF. Its output power is 5.5 watts. LU24SF because it's a short focus, so it can do better and engraving. Also, it can do cutting. but it's better at engraving, such like engraving high precision photos. And it also can work well on hard materials, like stainless steel, and metal with coating. And it can also cut thin plywood, 2 to 3 millimeter plywood with one pass. And another one is LU24LF. LU24FF is output is the same as LU24SF, and their output power are 5.5 watts. And because it's a long fox, so it's better at cutting. Also, we will provide a free air assist nozzle because it can ensure a clean edge. You can see the difference. You can see the difference of the cutting result with air assist nozzle and without. Okay, I believe many persons has a good understanding of the four laser modules. You can know the LU210 is the most powerful laser module, and its output power is 10 watts. And the LU22 laser module its output power is 1.5 watts, and the most cheapest. And if you are the beginners who are just starting engraving and cutting, you can try this laser module. And the LU24 and the LU24SF or LU24LF, their output power are 5.5 watts. The LU24SF is a short focus, so it's better at engraving. And the LU24LF, because it's a long focus, so it's better at engraving. And the LU24LF, we can provide free air assist nozzle. The free air assist nozzle can ensure a clean edge. And you can see the difference of the cutting results with the air assist nozzle and without. Oh. Welcome to our new friends to our live broadcast room. If you have any questions, you can leave your message on the comment area. I will try my best to answer you. welcome to our new friends to come to our library classroom. If you have any questions, you can leave your message on a comment area, and I will try my best to answer you. Okay, the work has done. You can see we have engraving some beautiful patterns and words on the harmonica. You can see the effect. It's so nice, right? There are many beautiful patterns and some words. And next, we will engraving some beautiful patterns on the ukulele. This one. Okay, it will start. And I believe some people may worry about our logistics and worry about and want to know if I buy our machines and how long I will get it. Don't worry about our logistics because we have overseas warehouses in the United States, Czech Republic, Spain, and Russia. So the shipment can be very fast. You can get our machines. You can get our machines about 3 to 7 days, 3 to 7 working days from the overseas warehouses, and about 5 to 10 working days from China warehouses. So you don't worry about the ship. You don't need to worry about your logistics. And next, I will introduce our accessories, and you can see this one. This one is the Z-axis lifting devices, and it can help us to adjust the laser module's height. You can use it to adjust the height of the laser module, and this one is a rotary ruler. Because some customers are limited to do engraving on horizontal. So you can use rotary ruler, so you can engraving some beautiful patterns on caps, bottles, or other cylindrical materials. This is rotary ruler. And the black working table is aluminum working table, and the size of it is the size of the aluminum working table is 400 millimeter by 400 millimeter and 40 millimeter. And it can protect our desk from the laser damage. Okay, let me introduce each again. This is the Z-axis lifting devices. We can use it to help us to adjust the height of the laser module. And this one is the Y-axis rotary ruler, because many customers are limited to do engraving on horizontal engraving, and ask us how to do engraving on glass cups, buttons, or other cylindrical materials. And the rotary ruler can help us to do engraving on cylindrical materials such like bottles, cups, glass cups, and other cylindrical objects. This is Y-axis rotary ruler. And the black one, the black one is aluminum working table. Aluminum working table. The size of aluminum working table is 4 millimeter by 4 millimeter and 48 millimeter. And it's the necessary component for the one who like doing engraving and cutting, and it can protect our desk from the laser damage, and it is compatible for our other machines, and also compatible for other brand laser machines. And if you buy our machines, don't worry about our logistics, because we have overseas warehouses in Russia, Czech Republic, Spain, and the United States. So you can get it. If you buy a machine, you can get it about 3 to 7 working days from overseas warehouses, and about 5 to 10 working days from China warehouse. And many person maybe will worry about our after-sales service, and we have a very professional after-sales engineer team in Europe and United States to answer your technical questions, and a complete ticket system, and you can solve technical problems in the auto ticket systems and online customer service. You could contact our support team by support at auto3dprint.com for any questions, and our engineer could study and provide correct solutions in time. And we will provide 1 year after-sales service, free replacement parts for any problems during the period. It's on. Okay, you can see the work has done. Let me show you the effect. you can see there are beautiful flower pattern circle. And you can see the flower is clearly. You can see what this one, the black one, is a medium working table. It's a necessary component for engraving and cutting. And the size of the medium working table is 400 millimeter by 448 millimeters. Okay. Next, we will do some engraving on the Euclid. And someone will ask, is the process of using safe? Of course, and because we have 4-point safe protect measures. One, if the engraving machine is shifted or slanted, the laser operation will immediately be stopped to avoid the laser from firing out the cartridge and inflicting harm. 2, the laser beam safety guard. If the engraving machine or computer malfunctions, the laser beam will stop to emit light and avoid the target to catch fire. And if the 3-point is if the laser has been turned on, but there has been no movement for a long time, the protective the protective measures will be taken. When used in low light, the laser will shut off after 100 seconds. When not used in low light, it will shut off between 10 and 60 seconds, depending on the power. And the 4-point is the main board will monitor the laser module's input and output current, which will cut off power to the laser module and the motor after shutdown. A power source will also be disconnected if it receives an inappropriate amount of voltage. And I believe some people may want to know about our after-sales service. And we have a professional after-sales engineer team in European and the United States to answer your technical questions and a complete ticket system. And you can solve technical problems in the auto ticket system and online customer service. And if you have any technical questions, you can contact our support team. Our engineer could study and provide correct solutions in time for you. And we will provide 1 year after-sales service on free replacement parts for any problems during the period. Maybe some people will worry about the safety of using these laser engraving machines. And I want to tell you, don't worry, our machines have safety measures. If the And if the engraving machine is shifted and slanted, the laser operation will be stopped immediately to avoid the laser from firing out the target and inflicting the harm. And to the laser beam safety guard, if the engraving machine or computer malfunctions, the laser beam will stop to emit light and avoid the target to catch fire. And 3, if the laser has been turned on, but there has been no movement for a long time, and the protective measures will be taken. When used in the low light, the laser will shut off after 100 seconds. When not used in low light, it will shut off between 10 to 16 seconds, and it's all depending on the power. And the last one, the main board will control the output of the laser modules. And it can cut off the power to the laser module and monitors after shut off. A power source will also be disconnected when it receives an inappropriate amount of voltage. So you don't worry about this. Okay, today we use the off-field laser tuner to make a lot of beautiful patterns on the ukulele. You can see it continues to work, and some people didn't know the difference between the off-field laser 1 and the off-field laser 2. Off-field laser 1 is more suitable for beginners who are just starting and engraving. And the price of the laser 1 is more cheaper than off-field laser 2. And off-field laser 1, it is easy to install and use. And it will not take much time to install. It is very. If you are beginners, you can choose off-field laser 1, and off-field laser 2. The price its price is higher than off-field laser 1, but the working area is also larger than off-field laser 1. And if you don't have enough money, you can try the off-field laser 1. But off-field laser 1 and off-field laser 2 are also suitable for beginners. And the relationship between off-field laser 1 and off-field laser 2 are not the substitution or competition. We just provide different choices for different customers. And about the control software, we can use two control software, GRBL and Lightburn. GRBL is a free control software, and it is very easy to use. And another one is the Lightburn. Lightburn, it will cost you $60 a year, but if you have high requirements for the effect of the woodworker, you have familiar with Lightburn operations, you can choose to use Lightburn. And we have 4 different laser modules. So do you know the difference? Between them? And the LU210A laser module, its output power is 10 watts, and it's our most powerful laser module at present. It can do engraving and cutting very well, and it can cut 10 millimeter acrylic and 10 millimeter plywood with one pass, and can cut through 20 millimeter and 20 millimeter plywood and 30 millimeter acrylic without any issues. And LU22 is its output power is 1.5 watts. And if you are the beginners, you can try the laser module LU22. The price of the LU22 is the most cheapest. It can also do cut and engraving well on laser materials or products. And LU24 SF and LU24 LF, the output power are the same, and the LU24 SF and LU24 LF with real luminous power 5.5 watts. And because the LU24 SF is a short focus, so it's better at engraving, such like engraving high precision pictures, and it can work well on hard materials or metal with coating. And it can also cut thin plywood. It can cut 2 to 3 millimeter plywood with one pass. And the LU24 LF, because it's a long focus, so it's better at cutting. We will provide a free air assist nozzle. With air assist nozzle, it can ensure a clean edge. You can see the cutting results. You can see the difference with the cutting results with air assist nozzles and without. And about our machine's accessories, we have the Z-axis lifting devices. We can use Z-axis lifting devices to help us to adjust the height of the laser module, and the Y-axis rotator ruler can help us to do engraving on cylindrical materials, such as glass cup and bottles. Because many customers are limited to do engraving on horizontal materials, and ask us how to do engraving on cylindrical materials. And if we want to do engraving on cylindrical materials, and we need to use the Y-axis rotator ruler. And we also have the aluminum working tables, and the size of the working table is 400 millimeter by 448 millimeter. And it is a necessary component for engraving and cutting, because it can protect our desk from the laser damage. And it can compatible for our laser machines and other laser machines. And many people worry about our logistics. I want to say you don't need to worry about our logistics, because we have overseas warehouses in the United States, Spain, Russia and the Czech Republic. And you can, so if you buy our machines, you can get it about 3 to 7 days from overseas warehouse, and about 5 to 10 days from China or warehouse or China warehouse. And if you receive our machines, you have encountered some problems when you are using the machines. You can contact our professional engineer team to seek the solution. And our professional engineer team will try their best to solve it for you. If you have any questions, you can leave your message on the comment area, and I will try my best to answer for you. And some people may want to ask, can it engrave in metal and stainless steel? And I want to tell you the engraving can be done on stainless steel after electroplating or spraying. And the effect of the stainless steel is better after blackening. Okay, the work has done. You can see the effect. The pattern is so clean. It's made by our machines offer laser too. I see some people want to know about our logistics, and you don't need to worry about your logistics because we have overseas warehouses in the United States, Russia, Czech Republic, and Spain. So if you buy our machines, you can get it about 3 to 7 days from overseas warehouses, about 5 to 10 days, about 5 to 10 days working holiday from China warehouse. And maybe many people were worried about the safety of using the laser engraving machines. And I want to tell you, don't worry about it, because our machines have safety measures. If the engraving machine is shifted and slammed, and the laser operation will immediately be stopped to avoid the laser from firing out the target and inflicting the harm. And if the engraving machine or computer malfunctions, the laser beam will stop to emit light and avoid the target to catch fire. If the laser has been turned on, but there has been no movement for a long time, the protective measures will also be taken. When used in the low light, the laser will shut off after 100 seconds. When not used in low light, it will shut off between 10 to 60 seconds. It's all depending on the power of the laser machine. And the laser mainboard will monitor the laser module's input and output power, which will cut off the power to the laser modules and motor after shutdown. A power source will also be disconnected when it receives an inappropriate amount of the voltage. If you buy a laser machines and you have encountered some technical problems when you are using the machines, you can contact our professional after-sales engineer team. Because we have a professional after-sales engineer team in Europe and the United States to answer your technical questions. Our engineer could study and provide correct solutions in time, and we will provide 1 year after-sales service, free replacement parts for any problems during the period. Okay, let me introduce our 4 laser models again. You can see this one. This one is LU210A. It's our most powerful laser module at present, and its output power is 10 watts. It can do engraving and cutting very well. And it can cut 10 mm acrylic and 10 mm plywood with one pass, and can cut through 20 mm plywood and 30 mm plywood without any issues. And the next one is L24SF. This one is L24LF. What's the difference between the LU24SF and LU24LF? The LU24LF, because it's a long fox, this one is LU24F because it's a long fox, so it's better and cutting. Also, we will provide free air assist nozzles. With the air assist nozzles, it can ensure a clean edge. You can see the cutting results with the air assist nozzles and without. And its output power is the same as the LU24SF. Their output power are 5.5 watts. And the LU24SF, because it's a short fox, so it's better and engraving. It can also cut thin plywood, such like 2 to 3 mm plywood with one pass. It can work well on hard materials, such like stainless steel and metal with coating. You can engraving a high precision pictures well. You can engrave. And the last one is LU22. The LU22 laser module is most cheapest. and its output power is 1.5 watts. If you are the beginners who are just starting engraving or cutting, you can try this laser module. And this one is the Z-axis accessories. And it can help us to adjust the height of the laser module. So one is the Y-axis rotary ruler. Because many customers are limited to do engraving on horizontal materials. If you want to do engraving on cylindrical materials, you need to use the Y-axis rotary ruler, such like engraving some beautiful patterns on the glass cups and bottles or other cylindrical materials or products. If you buy our laser machines, you don't need to worry about your logistics because we have overseas warehouses in the United States, Russia, Spain, and the Czech Republic. So you can get it about 3 to 7 working days from overseas warehouses and about 5 to 10 working days from China warehouse. If you have any questions about the laser machines, you can leave your questions on the comment areas, and I will try my best to answer you. Many people may worry about the safety of using these laser engraving machines. And I want to tell you, don't worry, because our machines have safety measures. If the engraving laser machines is shifted and slammed, the laser operation will be stopped immediately to avoid the laser from firing out the target and inflicting harm. Second, if the engraving machines or computer malfunctions, the laser beam will stop to emit light and avoid the target to catch fire. And if the laser has been turned on, but there has been no movement for a long time, the protective measures also will be taken. When used in the low light, the laser will shut off after 100 seconds. When not used in the low light, it will shut off between 10 to 60 seconds. It's all depending on the laser engraving machine's power. The last one is the main board where monitors all the laser modules output and input current, which will cut off the power to the laser modules and the motor after shutdown. A power source will also be disconnected when it receives an inappropriate amount of voltage. If you have any questions, you can leave your questions on the comment area, and I will try my best to answer you. If you're buying our laser machines, and meeting some technical problems while using it, you can contact our professional after-sales engineer team. Our engineer could study and provide correct solutions in time for you. And we will provide 1 year after-sales service, free replacement parts for any problems during the period. So, any other questions about the machines or others? If not, it's time to the end of our life. And remember to follow us, and we will see you next time. See you. Goodbye.